All right, there we go. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the Friday Night Prepper pre-party show. So tonight is going to be the night where we do a little bit of a giveaway. And appreciate everybody who's already here early. We're gonna give people just a couple minutes here to see if people join in here. I know there's problems with the notifications. I can't control that. That's YouTube. But I did set out several reminders during the week, so hopefully people saw those. I want to say thank you, everybody, for an awesome year. We're going to try to make this one fun. And we're going to be giving away tonight a $50 gift card, a $10 gift card. And then if you're one of the mods, I'm going to do a third giveaway tonight that's just for my mod community, specifically the ones who've been helping out at least a few times during the past year. So that will be the last one. See if we can get this all wrapped up by 8:45 or so, because my wife and I want to watch something together. We started Squid Game season 2, so we're going to be trying to catch another episode of that tonight. And if you liked that thumbnail, by the way, that's from Bad Santa, one of my favorite Christmas movies. Of course, I have a very dark sense of humor. It's not for everybody. It's definitely a little bit of a dark humor kind of movie with a lot of naughty language and things like that. But if you're not offended by that, check that out. It's a really fun movie. It's not your typical Christmas movie. Let's just say that. So that's what that's from. All right, let's keep things here. Of course, in chat, remember, no racism, no sexism. Just be kind to each other and kind to the mods. That's really the only rules that we have here. And tonight specifically, I'm not going to get into too many other topics other than just focusing in on these giveaways. So let's go through a couple things. The following mods. I also need the following mods if you're watching this either live or on the replay. So please check your email and contact me back via email, because I have a little something for you. Sassy Gal Prepping, Die Bullfrog 79, Wayne, the Ungrateful Peasant, Becoming Dangerous, GD Bacon, Burpee Yoga Uncle, Corsair Trainers, and I think I've heard from all my other mods that were included in this. So if you're on that list that I just named, please check your email and get back to me. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to read the rules next. They're in the description down below. So just so everybody's clear on this. Okay. So let's go through this. And while I'm reading this, what I want you to do, hey, everybody, I see everybody's coming in here. Scott, Forager Chick, Southern Tier Prepper, Vicky, Lazarus Long, Cold War Prepper Lee, thank you. Orlando Prepper, who else? I saw a few other people. Coffee First popped in earlier. Thank you so much, everybody. Am I missing anybody? If I didn't see you yet, don't worry. There's Wayne. How you doing? Anonymous Prepper Channel. Thanks for joining us. All right. So as I'm reading these, what I want you to do is, if you want to be included, hey, Tuck, it's good to see you. If you want to be included in the first two giveaways, not the mod one, what I want you to do is type in all caps, count me in. All caps, count me in. Okay. And we're going to let everybody that joins in here a little bit later up until 8:15. I'm going to cut it off at 8:15. Okay. So type in count me in, all caps, and then I'll go back through. I'm going to get your names down, make sure I got everybody, and we're going to go from there. Okay. So while I'm reading the rules, go ahead and do that. Bear with me here a second. All right. Community guidelines in terms of service are posted in the description. Number one, this contest giveaway is not in any way affiliated with YouTube, X, Meta, or any related platform mentioned. Winners will be required to contact the channel via an email given in the live stream tonight. So I will give that after the drawing. And if I forget, somebody yell out in chat, we need the email. Winners will be required to contact me via an email that I give at the end of the live stream for instructions on how to claim your prize. The contest will be open to everyone worldwide. So this is not just US. I got a lot of people last time that were like, hey, we support you, Sarge, from other parts of the world. So when I have prizes that are like physical prizes that I'm giving away, I can't do that worldwide. So that's why this one we're doing through the gift cards. You're going to get the gift card code for Amazon emailed to you. You're not going to get it physically. You're going to get it emailed to you. Okay. The contest is open to everyone worldwide who is present during the GAW live stream. So if you need to leave before 8:30, not a problem. That's fine. Just check back later on to see if you won tonight, tomorrow, whatever. You're going to have to contact me within 14 days if you're the winner. But at least make sure, if you want to be included in this, before 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. I know some of you are on different time zones. You need to figure that out. I'm not going to figure that out for you. Eastern Standard Time, you need to type in all caps, count me in one time, just one time in the chat. Okay. Follow specific instructions mentioned in the GAW live stream. That's what we're doing. Failure to do so will make entries ineligible. You must be 18 years of age or older or have parent guardian permission to claim a prize. I'm gonna, we're going on the honor system here. If you're under 18, don't just tell your parents you're doing a giveaway and make sure they're okay with it. I don't want any problems with some parent contacting me later on. Why am I emailing you or whatever? We're not going to do any of that stuff. Get your parent permission. Winner will be randomly selected on the Friday GAW live stream. That's tonight, from participants who are present at that live stream up to and including 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that are entering the right code words. Winner will be given instructions how to contact me to verify receipt of prize. So when you contact me through that email, I'm going to give you an instruction, and the instruction is just to make sure that somebody's not trying to claim your prize that's not you. It helps me verify, okay? You're not going to have to give me any personal information or anything like that. It's a very simple way to verify. There's no cash substitute or any substitute at all. If you win and do not contact me within 14 days of drawing, you forfeit your prize. Content creator and winner must comply with all relevant state, federal, local laws, rules, and regulations, including U.S. sanctions. I'm responsible for my end of this. You're responsible for your end of this. If you're not allowed to enter prizes in your area for whatever reason, that's on you. Figure it out. Content creator and participants cannot infringe upon or encourage the infringement of any third-party rights or the participation in unlawful activity. Content creator will not ask the viewer to give all rights for or transfer the ownership or entry to me. In other words, I'm not going to say, hey, you don't have to keep that prize. You can donate it back to the channel or anything like that. Next part. Content creator will provide the winner with the gift card codes via email. So you're going to have to give me an email that I can send it to. You can create, if you don't want to give me the one you usually use, you can go after the stream, create a new email just for this. If that's what you'd rather do, I don't care. The physical card itself will not be shipped to you. You are not required to hit the like button, although I sure appreciate it if you do. It is not a requirement for entry. Content creator believes in good faith that I'm in compliance with all federal, state, and local laws for continental U.S. participants. Content creator will not be held liable if the participant is in violation of these laws regarding the receipt of prizes. In other words, if you're breaking some law by entering this contest in your country, that's your problem, not mine. Figure it out. Please see the GAW live stream video for entry instructions. I'll go through that one more time in a second. You must be present for at least part of that live stream and follow the instructions to enter. A code phrase will be mentioned at that live stream, and anyone who wishes to participate must enter that code in the live stream chat by the designated time mentioned in the live stream. No exceptions, and when the time is cut off, I will not add any latecomers to the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry. If you come in 1 minute late, I'm sorry. There will be more giveaways in the future. I have to keep this fair. YouTube is not a sponsor or affiliated in any way. Participants agree to release YouTube from any liability related to the contest. Any state, local, or federal taxes on winnings are your responsibility as the winner. I am not responsible for paying taxes for you. The content creator is not responsible for paying taxes on the prize, and the participants absolve me and my associated LLC from all legal responsibility for this, acknowledging that if they are the chosen winner and if taxes will be due for your prize, it is your responsibility to pay those taxes. All right. And then I also give privacy notice here, which basically says I'm going to ask you to notify me via an email provided during the drawing, to contact me via an email that I'm going to give you during the drawing to provide the gift card code. Verification instructions will be given to the winners via email only for security purposes. That's to prevent somebody else from claiming your prize. The information will be used to coordinate the delivery of the prize, not shared with any other party, not going to use it to market anything to you. And unless you want me to stay in touch with you through email, which you would need to specify, I will not use it to contact you again outside of the conditions of this giveaway. Okay. So in other words, I'm not going to create some mailing list out of this and sell it to anybody or contact you and try to sell you stuff through that. Okay. All right. Participants agree to not hold the content creator or his affiliated LLC, that's me, liable for any errors, claims, or damages whatsoever. Eligible entries will be added to the wheel of names, which I will show you in a second, which will be spun during the live stream, and winners picked from the random spin. The channel owner, content creator, reserves the right to add more prizes up until the end of the live stream. At the time of the post, the first prize will be a $50 Amazon gift card code. And then you have my disclaimer, which is always in my videos down at the bottom as well. All right. So let me go back. And now I got to write down. Oh, thank you, Nerdy Prepper Treasurer Investor. I appreciate that. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. That helps pay for future prizes. So now I got to write down your names. So what I need you to do for a minute is hold chat. Okay. And mods, if you can help me, if you see somebody chat, just do a polite reminder. Hey, hold chat for a minute so Sarge can get all the names down. Okay. And if you're just tuning in now, you have till 8:15 to enter the following code phrase. Count me in, all caps, and one time, just do it one time. At 8:15, I cut it off. Okay. So unless you're joining in now and you're typing that, hold chat, please, for a couple minutes so I can get everybody's names here. Okay. One-man show tonight. Well, and the mods are helping out. So appreciate it. All right. And I'll make sure you'll see. So I'm going to ask you when I got these all on the wheel to tell me if your name is missing. Okay. So I got Smog. I got Southern Tier Prepper. And by the way, my mods are eligible for this because they are not paid. Okay. Now, whoever wins the $50 card, I'm going to take your name off so that you don't also win the $10 gift card. That's how I always do my prizes here when I do giveaways. So I'm going to shorten these somewhat. So I've got Southern Tier Prepper, Nerdy Prepper, Scott Hummer, Orlando, Anonymous. I'll put Anonymous Prepper. Savage. Well, I'll put Savage Airguns because there's another Savage that follows me. Cold War Prepper, Forager Chick. Cold-Hearted Bastard, Becoming Dangerous. Vicky, did you mean to type it that way? You don't want to be included? Lazarus Long. Tuck. We don't talk about tax. Am I a lawyer? No. So Orlando, where I got those rules from is like doing a lot of research on how other channels were doing giveaways. And then I kind of compiled my list of legalese. I'm not a lawyer. I do have a lawyer in the family, but this was just basically looking at how other people were doing giveaways and staying within terms of service and YouTube's rules for that stuff, which is like, if you go and read their page about contests, it's really, really complicated. It was really hard for me to break it down. It's basically written in legalese, and there's a lot of ambiguity in there. Okay, almost caught up. Bear with me here. All right, so I am caught up. I'm down to, my dog is doing the same, Vicky. So if you're tuning in now, and mods, if you could help me with this next part, I really appreciate it. I'm going over to the wheel of names to start entering these names. So if anybody tunes in, hey, TJ, if you want, actually, if anybody joins in now, you have till 8:15 to enter the following code phrase, count me in, all caps. And if you want to be included in tonight's giveaways, and I'm going to cut it off at 8:15, and then we're going to do the drawing at 8:30. And then for my mods who are here regularly or who have helped out at least a couple times in the past year, I've got a third drawing that's just for the mods. All right, so mods, if you can, while I'm entering these names, just kind of keep an eye on chat. I see Moonsprout and Homestead Engineering. So anybody that's after Homestead Engineering, I will come back and check. Okay, and TJ after TJ, Winsprout, Homestead Engineering, and TJ. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go start entering these. I will come back and I will check it at 8. Well, probably before 8:15, and add anybody else who's jumping in. Okay, so bear with me here, folks. And let me actually, I can do a shared screen and show you what I'm doing here, but I won't see chat for a couple minutes here. Bacon, I'm doing some giveaways tonight. You're actually going to be entered into the mod one too. I'm doing the third giveaway is just for the mods, but the first two is for a $50 gift card and a $10 gift card. So if you'd like to be included in that, type in all caps, count me in. All right, so I won't see chat here for a second. Bear with me. I'm going to try to do a share screen so you guys can watch what I'm doing. Is that it? No, that's the mods. All right, there we go. All right, so I think you guys can see that. Yep. Okay, so you can watch what I'm doing here now. So you can see this is the wheel of names. And when I put 4 spin agains on there, so I'll just show you how this works. So when you click on it, spin. Okay, and then if your name is up, the first prize, first entry is $50 and then that person I'm going to take off the wheel, so they're not eligible for the second prize, which is a $10 gift card. And then I've got another wheel that's already set up with my mods names on it. All right, so I'm going to start adding these in. Just bear with me here. You chat amongst yourselves. I will check back in just a minute. All right, I got to remember how I do. I just oh, there we go. Okay, we just type it in. All right, so I think this is the basic order that I got you all in. Hope everybody's having a good night. Somebody's gonna walk away with a $50 gift card, and that will be a good start to the weekend. And I hope everybody had a good Christmas. We had Mrs. Sarge and I had a really nice, quiet Christmas. It was just me and her this year, and we did lasagna, watched Christmas movies. So my wife is of Italian descent. She's American, of course, like me, but she's Italian descent. And man, and she's a chef. She went to school to be a chef, and man, is she a good cooker. She a good cook. And that lasagna was off the hook. So good, so good. So if you're just tuning in, again, what I need you to do before 8:15 p.m. is to enter, if you want to be entered into this giveaway that we're going to be doing here at 8:30, type count me in all caps. All right. That's everybody that I got so far. So what I want you to do now is look at that wheel. If I missed you, I need you to type out in all caps missed me so that I can get you on there. I don't want anybody to miss their chance because I screwed up. So I'm going to go back to the screen now so I can see what you all are doing. All right. Scrolling back up. Let's see. Did I get coffee first? I don't think I did. So I got to get coffee first on there. Let's see. I got to scroll back to where I left off. All right. TJ was the last one that I saw. Bacon, do you want to be counted in there? All right. I guess not. Okay. Coffee first. I'm going to add you to the board. Thank you, Southern Chair Prepper. Oh, I can't do that. I can't share a comment when I'm okay. Interesting. There it goes. Just a little bit delayed. Ravioli, yum, so good, so good. I also go by the name Spin again. Gunville, if you're just tuning in, yep, I see you there. Okay, so Gunville and Coffee First. I need to add you guys on the board. Hang on one second. Okay, I got Gunville and I got Count Me In. Now, while we're giving people a couple more minutes here to get in, let me show you the mod board. So I'm gonna stop sharing that one. Stop sharing. All right, now I'm gonna go over to share screen. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Nope, that was the one we just did. All right, it's the other one. Okay, stop sharing. All right, share screen. So it's got to be this one then. All right, so I've got if your name's on here on this board, these were the mods that helped out at least a couple times in the last year. So I'm going to be doing another prize here. And what I'm doing with this one, this will be the third drawing of the night, is I have a mystery item and I have to make it a mystery item because it's not anything illegal, but it is something that I'm not sure how YouTube feels about doing a giveaway for this. So we're just going to say it's a mystery item. If you watch my channel regularly and you know that I like to review items, you have an idea of what it is. It is actually something that was sent for me to review. So I have to do a quick review on it. So I'll use it just that one time, just for that. And then it's going to go to the mod that wins that prize. All right. So again, if you're one of my mods that I've been trying to reach through email, check your emails. I'm looking to hear back from Sassy Gal Prepping, Die Bullfrog 79, Uncle Al, Wayne, Bacon, Burpee Yoga Uncle, Corsair Trainers. Check your emails and respond back to me about something else, just something small that I had for you, just a little thank you. Okay, so I don't see anybody else yet. They got about 7 more minutes. Let me check back to some of your chats here. I want to see what you all had for Christmas, which sounds awesome. And my wife has, so here's another little fun fact about Sarge while we're waiting. So my wife and I, our anniversary is actually this weekend, Sunday. And so how long has it been now? Let me think for a second. 12 years. 12 years, actually. So she planned a little date for us for tomorrow night. So we're going out. I'm gonna get my steak on, and then we're doing that tomorrow night, and then we're going to watch we're both Patriots fans. We're going to watch the Patriots tomorrow afternoon on TV. They've been terrible this season, but we'll still enjoy that. And then on Sunday, I got to do some filming. I need to do some reviews for a couple companies, and working on a presentation for mental health for a different project. So that's coming up. So it's gonna be kind of a busy weekend for me, but let's see. What do you guys got? What did you guys have for dinner for Christmas? See if anybody responded there. We make Italian food also, Sarge, for Christmas. Manicotti from scratch. Yum. Wayne had 6 pounds of chuck roast like a steak and then finished it off with a slow. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. Ravioli from scratch. Yes. Chicken palm and homemade garlic bread. I love it. Nice. I love that so many people appreciate Italian food. Now, obviously, you look at me, look how pale I am. Well, people from northern Italy actually have lighter skin. I'm not Italian. I'm a lot Irish. Little tiny bit of Native American. My family came in on my father's side, came into the country through Canada, and I got to think about this for a second. Great grandfather married a Native American in Canada. So that's where we have that little tiny bit of there. And then they came down through Canada so that was from Ireland to Newfoundland to Canada and then down into the New England area, and that's how my family entered the into the country. Now, my maternal side, we know a lot less about. They just, my mom's family didn't talk about it a lot. We know from Lithuania, so there's a little bit of like Eastern European there, and you could probably see that a little bit in my complexion and some of my features, a little bit of Eastern European there, but we don't know a lot about that side of the family. So we did the DNA tests and stuff like that, and there was like 2% other that came up, which we think maybe was the Native American, but it didn't specify, you know. But no Italian. I love Italian food. All of my serious girlfriends throughout my life and my two wives were both Italian. So obviously I have an affinity for it. I have a type, if you will. You wrote count me in instead of my name. Did I? Oh, coffee. I'll go fix that. Okay, I'll fix it right now. Hang on. I got you. I did. I did. You're right. You're right. Okay, I got you fixed. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Actually, let me put that back up while we're talking so that people can uh, check to make sure your name's on there. 1 second. Okay, that should be the right one. Share. All right. Make sure that if you want it to be included, that your name's on there because we've only got a couple more minutes here. Jason Beach, I'll add you in right now. Hang on 1 second. Everyone has a better shot at sitting. But count in for that comment alone. All right, Bacon. Bacon's gonna sit out this one, but you are in the mod drawing, okay? Who did I just see? There was somebody else. Jason Beecher. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna add you in. Yep, you got 3 more minutes, folks. If you're just tuning in and you want to be included in the drawings, you need to enter "count me in" all caps for Amazon gift card. See if I missed anybody else. Thank you, Coffee First. We appreciate it. Yeah, 12 years. I am blessed. Thank you. Appreciate it, Jason. I am blessed. Mrs. Sarge is a good woman. Oh, Tuck, that sounds good too. Wow. Yum. All right. Pizza works. I'll never say no to pizza. Burpee Yoga Uncle, did I include you on that one? I know I got you on the mod drawing. Are you not on that first one? Do you want Burpee Yoga Uncle, do you want to be included in the first one? Got about 2 minutes left, folks. Trays from the Venetian. Nice. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. By the way, watching that video for the demolition of the house really made me sad. But 2025 is going to be a great year for you, Southern Tier Prepper. I feel it. TJ had lasagna too. It's not a bad way to go, right? It's not a bad way to go. All right, I'm still scrolling. Still scrolling. If anybody else is, you're running down to the last minute now. You need to say if you're just tuning in, type in large caps. Count me in if you want to be included in the giveaway. I'm about to cut it off. Oh, there we go. Fellow Lithuanian and Irish. All right. Scrolling. Jason, I got you on there. I will double check it. Guns Coast to Coast. You got 1 minute. Type count me in all caps if you want to be included. Orlando, I got you on there. It says Orlando, but I'll check that in 1 second. Scrolling. All right, Radio Jonesy, I'm going to add you. And then I'm going to check Radio Jonesy. I'm going to add Radio Jonesy. And I'm going to check Jason and Orlando. Make sure they're both on there. All right, it's 8:15. That's the cutoff, folks. Sorry if anybody's just tuning in. Sorry. All right, Radio Jonesy, Jason Beecher, and Orlando. Let me make sure I got you on there. 1 second. All right. Jason Beach, I definitely have you on there. And Orlando, I've got you on there. It just says Orlando Prepper. It says Orlando, but I'm going to add Orlando Prepper so it's easier to see. All right. And now we're going to add Radio Jonesy, and that is the last entry. All right. So if you're just tuning in, again, real quick, what we're doing here now, it's cut off, so I can't add any other names as per the rules that we read earlier. If you're tuning in right now, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to spin the wheel of names. The first prize is going to be the $50 gift card. So if your name is drawn, your name's going to come off the wheel. Okay. And I'm going to tell you an email address. You need to email me, and I'm going to give you instructions just to verify that it's you, not somebody else claiming to be you. And then I'm going to send you the code, not the card. You're going to get the code via email. And then the second prize is a $10 gift card. Same thing. You're going to need to email me, and I'll give you instructions. And then you follow the instructions to verify, and then I'll send you the gift card code. And then the third drawing is just for my mod community, and that will be for a mystery prize that you'll contact me through my email, and we'll make arrangements to get that to you. I do have to do a review, and then once I'm done reviewing it, I'm never going to use it again. So it's going to you. So it's going to be minimally used. Okay. Yeah, good luck to everybody. I really appreciate everybody. And this has been a really fun year for me. I really have enjoyed getting to know the new members of the audience and all the fun things that we've done along the way. We've had some laughs. We've had a lot of serious moments. 2024 was definitely, there was a lot of crazy stuff going on. And I really believe that 2025 is going to be a better year for the United States. I know the stock market didn't do well today. I do think the stock market's going to do much better. I do think the economy is going to pick up. I'm hopeful that we get ourselves pulled out of these forever wars that we seem to keep getting dragged into. And all of that sets us up for a really good return to the kind of economy that we had in 2016, 2016, 17, 18. Yeah, 2016 through 2019. When the economy was there was the best economy in the history of the world. A lot of economists say that. And that, I think, will we hit that same level of peak? I don't know, but I think we're going to do better than we have in the last 4 years, right? So looking forward to that. I wish prosperity for everybody, and I wish peace for everybody. I don't want to see us dragged into these stupid forever wars where, I'm at this point, I probably, even if I got drafted, like my medical issues and stuff like that, I don't know that I would be much use as anything other than what I can already do, which is help people with their mental health issues, which I happily would do. But I've got nephews and nieces that I'm very worried about that are of fighting age. And I don't want to see them to get dragged off to get shot by a drone fighting for some other country that we don't belong in all these wars. And that's my opinion. You could disagree with me, but I don't want to see my nephews and nieces get pulled into this crap. So I'm hopeful for a better year this year and going forward. And I hope that, prosperity comes to all of you who are here with me tonight, and all those of you who watch my channel on replay and things like that. Okay. Couple more minutes here. If anybody wants to use the restroom or anything like that, we're just kind of chatting right now. And kind of filling you in on some stuff that's been going on and is coming up. I'm going to be working on a new video for my 2025 EDC. So those of you who, you're into EDC and knives and firearms and things like that, it's kind of a thing on YouTube that, and usually in January, people do like their 2025 EDC, everyday carry is what that stands for. So what do you typically carry with you? And it's a part of preparedness to like have some things with you that you carry, right? So it might be a pocket knife, it might be like whatever you carry. Maybe you carry a little paracord with you, or a few band-aids, or a lighter, or whatever. So I'm going to be doing that video soon. I've got a couple reviews that I need to do for some products. I got a prepper haul video that's way overdue. I've accumulated some new gear, stuff that I've bought, not stuff that was like sent to me for review, but stuff that I bought. And I want to show you that. Some of it was Christmas stuff. Some of it was stuff I bought for myself on Black Friday. Some of it I picked up at Georgia Bushcraft, and I just haven't had a chance to show you yet. I got a video. Actually, I got 2 videos I'm going to be working on for LT Wright Knives. So if you guys don't already know, I'm a brand ambassador for LT Right Knives, so I make some videos for their channel as well, along with several other people like CLP Bushcraft, Bushcraft Kelso, and oh shoot, there's a whole bunch of them. Jonathan the Bearded Burton. There's a whole bunch of us that make videos for them over there. So I've got a couple of videos I'll be working on for them, and working on an article for magazine. So if that gets published, and I can't, you don't know until it happens. But if that gets published, I'll tell you about that when that happens. So that probably would be several months down the road before that even comes to fruition, if it does. So I had a lot of irons in the fire. It's really, really busy. I am starting to set up a few guests too. I don't mind giving you some sneak previews. I've got Carly Fairchild from the show Alone. She was on last year for us, and I caught up with her at Georgia Bushcraft and asked her if she would like to come back on, and she's going to come back on first quarter. I've got that already booked in there, so excited to have her back on. She's a wonderful person. I really like Carly. All right, let's check your chat here, see what you guys got going on here. And we got about 9 more minutes till we do the drawing. I gotta scroll back just a little bit. Okay, good luck. You kicked frogs, I heard you. Oh, yeah, and I've got some new t-shirts and stuff that I'm going to be working on too. That we'll see if I can get that done for January. Yeah, I got too many projects rolling. That might have to get kicked out until February. Yeah, things could get crazier. Maybe we'll start seeing these drones all around the country. You know, wouldn't it, I don't think we've been talking about this, and at this point, I'm actually kind of sick of talking about the New Jersey drones. So I'm probably going to drop that topic for a while unless something really interesting happens with it. I think like we're not going to get any new information on this at this point. We might never get any new information on it, to be honest with you. But wouldn't it be interesting if they were like space aliens or something like that? I don't think they are, but wouldn't that be interesting? One off prize email will get gently used. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and if anybody here is watching this either on replay or live, if you're from Canada, I want you to contact me because I have questions. I'm working on a video about what Canada thinks of all this stuff that like we've got going on, where Trump was talking about making Canada, or inviting Canada. I'm sorry, not making, inviting Canada to be the 51st state. So if you're from Canada, please reach out to me. I reached out to my friends that I know that are in Canada, asking them to give me some feedback and opinions on this. But I really would love to hear from anybody who's watching this. If you're from Canada, like what people, not just you, but what people around you are saying about that. Can it get worse? It can always get worse, my friend. If we get full on dragged into a war, it's going to be bad. And that's probably my biggest worry. Thanks, Forager Check. Appreciate you. And the wars, that's what I hope, man. That's what I hope. What's really sad is those of us who grew up Gen X, like I know we post a lot of stuff like how we had it the best. In some ways that really is true though, because like I grew up as a Gen X that we knew essentially peacetime for most of my younger life, right? Until 9/11 happened. For most of my younger life, there was skirmishes, there were incidents, there was always the Cold War threat, right? And there was these different little things that popped off. But for the most part, weren't engaged in like long-term warfare. Kids who grew up after that have never known what it was like to grow up in peacetime. And I find that really sad. They just don't know what it's like to not have your family members and friends coming home with injuries and mental health injuries and body bags and all this horrible stuff that comes with being involved in war. It makes me really sad that like the millennials, or some of the millennials and Gen Z, have just never known what that is, what that's like. I hope that we can have that. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We shouldn't get involved. Yeah, we shouldn't. Well, don't get me started too much on this. I'm gonna keep this one positive. I've gone off enough rants on why certain people like to keep us in the forever wars. Um, I hope so too. My wife and I. So you guys know, my primary trade is a therapist, and as you can imagine, business has been booming in mental health. So there's no issues there. But we also own. My wife and I both own small businesses, and we're doing okay. We're profitable, but we could be a lot better off if the economy wasn't so bad. Especially hers, because hers being a chef is dependent on the groceries, right? Now, do I think that the prices are going to go back down to 2016? No, I'm not. I'm not an idiot. Like they're just not. It's not going to happen. But if the inflation level could slow down, maybe that's workable. Maybe prices can come down a little bit. Especially things that affect her are like eggs, butter, flour, like that basically cuts down our profit. And we can only, unlike other businesses that just keep raising their prices, we try not to do that with our businesses. We try not to. We try to keep them as low as we can, because there becomes a point where people aren't going to pay that much money for food, right? There becomes a point where people will be like, yeah, it looks good, it probably tastes good, but we're not going to pay that much for that. So her business especially could benefit in the next 4 years. um, Pretty important to all of us, though. Bold of you to assume I'm not in the bathroom. I know it's staggered for a minute. Don't worry. If it drops, I'll come back. If the stream drops. um yeah, I hope not, man. I hope not. Yeah, the drones are showing up in other areas. I don't know if it's the same drones that what they're seeing in New Jersey or not. I don't know. That's what people are saying, right? Like they're not flying these things around the southeast because people would basically extend hunting season. Um, I appreciate that. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get there anytime soon. I am going to try. I am going to try to get to Canada this summer. That's on my list. Yep. You know what? At this point, it would I if they were friendly, it would be pretty awesome, if they're not here to take over or anything like that. So these are all the states that they're popping in on them. Hmm. Yeah, that whole thing with Canada is pretty interesting. So Gunville, you're seeing them up there too. Wow. I've been looking. Not that I'm outside a lot at nighttime, but I've been looking and I haven't seen any. But here's the other thing too. I'm very close to a military airport, a military an Air Force base, and I'm very close to an international airport. So that might be why we don't see a lot of drone activity over here. I don't know. Me too. Me too. Coffee first. Can we not? We're not going to annex our kind neighbors to the north. We're not going to do that. 80s did have great music, absolutely, and some great films too. Good question, Gus. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I would say if from a balance of technology and quality of life, I think very late 70s to late 90s was probably peak for most Americans. Not all, of course. Like obviously, some people struggled, right? But for the biggest number of Americans, I think quality of life probably peaked in that like 20-year period there. I feel so blessed that I got to grow up in that period. Oh, come on, Forager Chick. The big hair was awesome. I mean, there was like we had girls in my class whose like hair was like that. And I had in the 80s, I had a flat top. If you can picture that. I did have hair at one point. Then in college, I kind of let my hair grow out and I kind of had sort of long hair. It kind of came down to here. All right, let me just finish off these comments here. Hey, Maccabeus. Maccabeus, I'm sorry you missed the entries for gift cards, but there's a third entry just for mods. So hang tight. That's going to be the third drawing tonight, is just for mods. So I have your name on there. All right, just making sure that I didn't miss anybody here. I'm about to go over and we're going to do our drawings. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Let me head over to the drawing. Let's see. All right, so just again, real quick, this one's for the $50 gift card. I'm gonna spin the wheel. The name that comes up is the winner. Your name will then come off the board, so you're not also going to be eligible for the second prize. Okay, so here we go. Good luck with everybody, and here we go. Oh, spin again. All right, spin again. All right, so I will remove that spin again. Here we go. Good luck. All right, Wayne. Nice job. $50 gift card goes to Wayne Becoming Dangerous, also aka the Ungrateful Peasant. Wayne, what I need you to do is contact me at businesswithsarge@gmail.com, and we'll take it from there. So congratulations, nice job. I'm taking your name off the board here, and we're going to go to prize number 2. Prize number 2 is, actually, I need to write this down so I don't screw this up later. Bear with me 1 second. All right, so Wayne got the 50. All right, prize number 2 now is the $10 gift card. Okay, so same thing. Winner of this one, what I need you to do is contact me at businesswithsarge@gmail.com, and I will give you instructions for verification. Ready? Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right, Orlando Prepper, nice job. Congratulations. $10 gift card. Reach out to me. I'm going to get that to you. Okay. So then let me take your name off the board here. Now I'm going to go, I got to come out of this, and then we're going to go over to the mod board here. So wait with me 1 second. Congratulations to the winners. Sorry, I'm just checking your chat here for a second. All right. So now I'm going to go to the mod board. Stay with me here for just a second. Okay. We're almost done. Share screen. I think it's this one. Yep. Okay. So these are my mods. So I've got, these are the ones who've helped out more than a couple times in the past year. So I've got Forager Chick, Corsair Trainers, Orlando Prepper, Burpee Yoga Uncle, GD Bacon, Cold War Prepper, Ungrateful Peasant again, Die Bullfrog 79, Maccabeus, Everyday Survival, Silver Scorpion, Southern Tier Prepper, and Sassy Gal Prepping. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this one now, and the winner of this, same thing, contact me at businesswithsarge@gmail.com, and this is for a mystery prize. As soon as you email me, I can tell you what it is. Okay. I just don't want to say it because I don't know how YouTube feels about giveaways for this particular item. But if you watch my channel regularly, you probably have an idea of what it is. It's something that I like to review. All right. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right. Steve from Corsair Trainers got that one. I don't think he's here with us. I think one of his kids has a sport on Friday nights, but that's okay. This mod thing was you didn't have to be present for this one here. This was just for the mods. All right. So Steve, if you're watching this on replay, get in touch with me. I got a little something for you. Okay. All right. Let me close out of that. And we're going to close out this stream here in just a second. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you again for an awesome year and for helping to push me over 6,000 subscribers. This will not be our last giveaway, of course, but this was just a little one that I wanted to do because we hit another milestone. So we will do more ones in the future. Sometimes it will be these gift cards and things like that so that I can give them to everybody that everybody will be eligible wherever you are in the world. Sometimes it's going to be prizes. If it's prizes, it's pretty much has to be limited to physical prizes, have to be limited to people in the United States. I've gone into why. It's just a logistics thing. Sometimes there's certain things I can't ship to other countries. Sometimes the shipping is like more than the cost of the item. So it's really not feasible. So talk to your your port authority and what other people are responsible for that in your country, and get those import costs lowered for the United States, aka your tariffs and your import costs. And then maybe we can revisit that at some point in the future. But the United States is in a bad way with trade war. President Trump's going to try to see if we can fix that, because there's been a great imbalance for a very, very long time. And that's part of the reason why I can't do it. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Just a real short thing here today to close it out. I was thinking about this week. My little positive message. So whether or not you're Christian, if you're a Christian, this will apply easily for you. If you're not a Christian, just think about like the person in your life that their opinion of you matters the most. Okay. So for us Christians, imagine Jesus, right? So the thing that I read or heard somewhere this week, and it just kind of made me think about things a little bit, is if you're about to make a bad decision, right, or a decision that maybe it's not even such a bad decision, like you're about to be a little bit snarky with somebody, about to be a little bit mean with somebody, or you're about to maybe choose not to help somebody when maybe you could. And I'm not saying you always have to help everybody. I don't think like that, but maybe sometimes somebody's in your path and it's a simple thing to help them out, right? And you're about to say, no, I'm too busy or whatever. What I want you to think about is, would you do that differently if, for us Christians, Jesus was sitting right next to you? Would you behave differently? And if you don't believe in Christ, if you're not a Christian, then think about who's the person whose opinion of you matters the most. Would you do that differently if they were sitting right next to you? Okay. Not judging anybody. I certainly don't get it right a lot of the time, but it helped me to kind of think about things. And I'm going to try to apply that going into 2025 with some of the actions that I take in all kinds of things in life. Just think about, if Jesus was here with me right now, would I do this same thing this same way? Okay. Folks, you have a great weekend. I really appreciate everybody again. And yes, bad hair decisions. I left that up. Have a wonderful weekend, folks. I will see you next week. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, I will have a good weekend.